Hello Instagram, hello YouTube, if you're there. Welcome to Free Soul Refresh, our live Thursday gathering or refresh later in the week where you come and hang out with us at a different time. All right. So it is 4/4 today, so that is pretty fun. If you didn't know, one of my favorite numbers is number 4. So anytime there's some 4s coming on, I am pretty excited. Ooh, I think Carly's here. Yay, Carly! You got some time to yourself today for a little time. Cool. This is such a great time just to take that space from the outside world, make some, distance so that stuff can quiet down and your inner voice can have some time to actually speak with you. So today our intentions are to ground into our presence. So we're just going to do a nice little practice to get us in our bodies, because I'm going to do some energy work for you. So I'm going to do distance work on a group level. So I'm just opening kind of the portal to anybody that watches this can receive this healing energy. So I want you to be nice and grounded, and then we'll do some cleansing, which I'll direct you to maybe touch different parts of your body or do some hand motions, and then I'm going to pretty much do the other stuff. We're going to bring out the buffalo drum today. So welcome back, buffalo drum. And so the other thing that is big right now is a few things. It's eclipse season. So eclipse season is like really kind of getting us to get through those transformations, to make some changes, and then Mercury's here in retrograde to follow that up and just really get us to make sure we're taking care of those details. We are paying attention to ourselves, and we are also opening our minds. So the solar eclipse is coming, which will end the eclipse season. So we'll have some relief, but this heightened energy isn't here for you to, be tortured by. It's here for you to channel for yourself, for the world, either one. And everything you do for yourself does benefit the world when it's well-intentioned, but it's always good to send some intentions out to the earth, to the world. We kind of all need it right now. So the solar eclipse is going to offer us some new ideas, some new perspective, but it's going to be something that's difficult for our human mind to comprehend. So part of today is what I want you to do is just open up that intuition, let the inner child play, because this means that your manifestation power is kind of heightened now, so it's amplified. So whatever you're going to kind of think, to put into play, is kind of that much more important. So we want to make sure the curiosity, the child is here, to allow yourself to get rid of those limits, to open the limits for a while, right? Like what your brain says is a limit isn't always true, right? And as you expand your worldview, you awaken to these unseen energies, you step into your spiritual awakening, you realize there's a lot you actually don't know about this world. So this is the opportunity to lean in and say, hey, my human brain might not be able to comprehend the greatness that is coming my way, but I'm going to open myself to it. So give me a little, if that makes sense out there. And then we will get into some grounding exercises here. So settling into the space, I've done a little bit of energy work beforehand to make sure our space is nice and clear and ready to release what we need. So I'm going to invite you. I'm always trying to say I'm going to invite you, but for some reason it isn't coming out of my mouth perfectly yet to close your eyes. Take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just allowing for whatever speed wants to happen. And then just pay attention of how it slows down. So to bring yourself into the moment with that breath, a really simple technique is just to breathe in through the nose and then breathe out slower than you breathed in. And that's it. So simple. So try that. So in, out, and in, and out, and keep going. Feeling your energy starting to magnetize into your heart, pulling in all that energy that resonates from your heart. Just keep that breathing. Just allow everything to fade around you that's outside your general vicinity. Just let your ribs start to roll around a little bit in a circle. So just going front, side, and back, whatever feels good. Don't worry about getting anything right. We just want to stir up this energy in the center of our bodies here. I want to ask some of it to flow open so we can bring in more of that nourishing, cleansing energy for you. And then just reverse the directions, taking your awareness down to the base of your body, feeling the strength, the groundedness, that stable connection that gravity brings. And then bring it to the middle and just feel a little bit of shake through your center, but let your shoulders and your head just kind of bop with it, like you have a bopping head. Keep breathing. Let some sighs happen. With your eyes still closed, take your hands to the top of your head, right to the crown. And just hang out there for a second. Bring all that focus and all that energy to the headspace. Just picturing it all kind of consolidating together into like a little crystal. And then just slowly from there, lift your hands like you're pushing up that heavy energy. When you get to your arms straight, just flick your wrists up to the ceiling and just let some of those thoughts fly away that didn't resonate with that energy. And go ahead and put your hands back down. Feel the presence of your hands on your head. Again, feeling that heaviness, taking the attention to the back of your hands as it pushes up, up, up. And when you feel ready, go ahead and take that burst open. And one more time. You're going to just clear that space, like let those thoughts just get out of there that aren't needed anymore, making way for better, nicer things for you to say to yourself, for epiphanies, for creativity. And go ahead, pushing up that dense energy, up, 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 really feeling it, and then push it out. Stay up there with those hands, and then slowly push down to the ground. Anywhere you might feel a little bit of heaviness, just take your fingers and mold it a little bit, like you're molding clay. And then go ahead and keep bringing those hands down, 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 until you can connect with your body. And then just give your legs a squeeze. Let them just really bring that final presence down to the ground. So we release those thoughts, bringing it down here. Good, and now just relaxing back into your seat, closing your eyes. And I want you just to surrender now to this energy work. As you're here, open. If you lose any of that focus and you feel like you're flying out of your body, just take your hand onto your chest, take a deep breath, pull down. All right, so just relaxing there, softening the energy, welcoming in just some stable light, some stableness. Right, allowing them this stable energy, this grounded energy to come in and support you and your channels so we can do some cleansing. So we're just listening to those chimes, feeling that space starting to open all the way to your cells. The wind comes in, gently blowing on your face, on your skin, softening that tension, allowing things to drop. You can't drop it unless we allow it and surrender. But allow these chimes to know that you're safe. You're in a safe, supported space, and you can open, if you choose, to this energy. Beautiful. Drawing your attention to your higher heart, your chest area. Go ahead and place your hands right there, opening the neck, opening the shoulders, allowing your head to drop back for a moment. Just feeling renewed trust in yourself, in your inner strength. Stop letting society tell you that you don't know what you need, that you don't know what you want. You do. Good. Let's pull out some of those doubts. Just receiving. Just receiving. Good. Keep receiving. Surrendering more and more. You can bring your chin down again. Good. Allowing some pure, clean energy right into that throat chakra. Down through the heart. Going down through your solar plexus. Into the sacral. And into your root. Just clearing that way for your words that you want to say, that you want to get out. How you want to express yourself through words, through song. Just opening that channel. A little more. Good. Just drop those hands down to the hip flexor area. So just in the crease of that hips right there. And just give it, actually do some chops, kind of like you're karate chopping right down there. Good. Keep that chop going till you feel ready, and then just relax those hands right into that area. Beautiful. If you're watching this later and your eyes aren't closed, this is what I do, or you can go back and see. Good. So keeping those hands there, allowing any color you want to come into your mind, into your mind's eye. Don't doubt it, go with it. I want you to allow that energy to start moving through your body, dropping down into those hip flexors, into that lower sacral region where we hold a lot of emotions, okay? And you just want to picture that cleansing energy of whatever color, because whatever color you thought of is what you need. And as you relax there, just want you to feel this drum beat shaking, vibrating through that water, carrying the frequencies, the cleansing intentions from my drum, right through the sound, all the way through the ether, over to you, and into your hips, bringing our connection closer. Allowing that color to start expanding around you. Allow it to open up as wide as you need to allow you some space. Taking those hands and just shaking them out, shaking everything out. And then go ahead and shake them all through your chakra. Taking in this rain energy. Getting it all out. Beautiful. Letting it settle back in. Taking your attention back to your body. Doing a scan from your head down, checking if there's any tense areas. Are you feeling any kind of stuckness? Anything that feels, it will feel sort of like anxiety sometimes, but it can feel just like a blockage. And if you feel that, go ahead and put your hands there specifically, okay? We're going to take 3 deep breaths, and we're just going to let it out with an ah. So I know we got singers out there. So whatever note wants to come out from that area, you're going to use your voice to go ahead and sing out whatever is still blocking there. So here we go. Breathing in. Ah. Breath. And again, breathing in. And one more, wherever it wants to be. Doesn't have to sound pretty. And in. Deep breath in, let it out. Keep breathing in and out. Good, just letting any less energy fall from your aura, from your space. Allowing the sounds of this rain stick pouring down, cleansing energy and lifting up and into the cosmos to be transmuted for the good of all. fly. Beautiful. Good. And go ahead and take the hands on the heart. Settle in. You can trust yourself. Even though you feel like you don't have it together, you do. If you asked anybody else, they'd be like, you totally have it together. But because you really care, you're being a little bit overcritical of yourself, and we need to just let that go, okay? So just surrender. Invite in that inner child right into your heart. It's that essence. Feel it filling your body. Just allowing yourself to smile. Remembering that you truly are lucky to wake up today, right? We're here to experience life. The ups and the downs, with that tenacity for your inner child who is rooting for you. Allow that inner child to open up those possibilities that maybe you didn't think were possible for you. Maybe a direction your life is calling you that you don't even relate to right now at all. Allow yourself to just visit it without needing to judge it, hold on to it. Just try it on. Just try it on. That's what I always say. Just try it on. Good. Feeling that inner child really bringing in that little giggly energy, calling in the fairies. The fairies are coming in just to bring you joy. Just giving you a little tickles on your back, reminding you that you have potential too, just like the fairies. They're here for you because they are rooting for you. They see your potential too. Good. So as we're here settling in with an open space, let's just invite our guides in for a nice little card pull. Allowing everything to drop off as we proceed. So I hope you're all feeling that. And just know a lot of energy work isn't supposed to be comprehended by your conscious mind, right? This is your body understanding. So be there and to be the cheerleader for your body. I know you are taking this in, energy field. Bring it in. I know this is going to make sense to me eventually, okay? So that's kind of where we are, and it's actually, just spilled my water. It's actually good because it's much more simple sometimes. Like all those thoughts are they can be tough to sort through. I'm just throwing a blanket on top of the water I just spilled. That's Mercury for you. All right, we're good. Bring us in the giggles. Thanks, fairies. All right, so I'm going to pick from my deck of the Good Tarot. Magenta pink. I love those long high notes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have a big fear of singing in front of people. So this is part of me finding my own voice, because your voice is powerful. And if I don't use my voice, I can't help you with yours, right? And yeah, if you're here for the recording, that's a good point. I always forget to tell you, write it in the comments. Write what color you got in the comments. And also write anything else that popped up, because I know a lot of you out there are very visual people. Or if you're very sensitive, tell me any feelings that came up. Tell me any images, because I would love to know. Okay, on with our cards. Thank you for sharing that, Kylie. And I got to go back and do it too, because I don't really picture anything when I'm facilitating. All right, here we go. Let's get it here. Ooh, okay. I got her already. We got her before. 3 of Earth. So bringing you back to the ground, okay? This is our 3 here, a very powerful number. The power of 3. So much in our world is the power of 3. So thinking of your mind, body, soul, right? Asking yourself to see you in this gracious kind of elegance, okay? Soften. Okay? It doesn't have to be like a fancy dress, right? But the draping, the softness of all of the colors here, right? Just feeling that grounded energy come in. All right, 3 of Earth here. Let's see if I can see anything else in details here. She's like, the tattered butterfly wings always kind of call out to me, like, you know, the beauty, even though we've been through battles, like the beauty is always still there. And I love that. 3 of Earth, where are you? Okay, teamwork. Building on solid foundations. Group efforts, dedicated collaboration. What I am building is grounded in a solid foundation, so I know I can trust that it will not slip away suddenly. I am joined by others in coordinated efforts to bring forth what we have chosen to co-create. The architecture of my dreams is becoming tangible, taking shape before me, and I share my joy and pride with my partners and supporters. Teachers and students, we're all learning, growing, and building collaboratively. Yeah, so that is really perfect too with our Free Your Calm workshop starting on Tuesday, and we will be gathering as a group to support each other and going inward to find our inner power, to really take the conductor seat, I should say, of our energy and our emotions, and especially when it comes to anxiety. And anxiety comes from so many places. It is kind of a general term, so this is going to be such a great way for everybody that attends to just explore and kind of play off each other's energy to really embody and explore these concepts in your soul. But it's also, you know, for me, I'm just starting out leading these kind of groups. So for you to be there with me and allow me to guide you and be open with you is all just so perfect. So if there's any opportunities out there coming your way and they're asking you, hey, there's a group here for you, there's support, maybe this is your sign to say yes. Maybe this is your sign to put away whatever fears or whatever doubts were maybe stopping you from doing it, and then just go for it, right? Right? Easier said than done always, but you got this. This is what we're here to kind of program into us right now. All right. Okay, so we have another air double 3s. Oh, I'm sorry, so excited. We have double 4-day and double 3 cards, and I actually got this card the other day, and it's really a beautiful card, and it is inviting you to take some moment, kind of in your own space, right? And check on how your headspace is doing. Does it need some attention? Are you too balanced one way or the other? Because everything is just about balance, really. And the 3s are driving it home, bringing us some balance here. And I love this blue color just coming through for us right now, bringing us more purification and so much healing energy. 3 of air. Hopefully you're still feeling some the residual energy work. It tends to keep going. Okay, this one's been around too. 3 of air. Silver linings, natural departures. Rejection is God's protection. Whew. A third party helps me to see the truth of the situation. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is Spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It is in my highest good to see the truth regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. Yeah, this is so perfect for this time right now because we do need to clear. That's why I really wanted to focus in on clearing tonight too, because if there's no space, you can't really bring anything else in, right? So if you're holding on to these things that are just kind of taking up space, or maybe they're even draining your energy, then you can't bring in all these other good things you want because you're blocked, right? So that's kind of how energy works. So here you're being asked to like let go, but there's another sense to this. Right now is Mercury in retrograde. We just got done really in evaluating relationships with a Libra lunar eclipse, and I'm just gonna be like candid right now. A lot of people are going to be showing you their true colors, okay? They're going to be letting their perfectly curated mask kind of slip because they kind of have no choice. The Mercury's here to shake things up. So I always say to my fellow sensitives and empaths, let them show you who they are. Like, don't go in and try to be like, no, you don't want to be that way. Give them excuses, give them validation. Try not to do that. Try to observe, because you want to base your decisions and your intuition and who is around in your life on the reality, on who that person is. So now is a really perfect time. If somebody's showing up kind of shitty to you and they're kind of like, you feel like they're pushing you out, this might be good. This might be your sign to let them go. Okay, so pay attention to that, but also don't take it personally. There's another side to that, is that people are going to be struggling. Okay, it's not just coming from like, I just want to like be a bad person or anything like that, because people are struggling too. And it's good to be sensitive to the fact that not everybody understands what's going on with them, and it manifests as some negative things towards us sometimes. So your job is to just stay centered, stay grounded, and shield that energy. So we'll be talking about that in the workshop. How do we shield our energy so that we absorb the least amount possible, so that we don't have to go around clearing our energy all the time, getting more sleep, going into our cocoon? All those things are good when we need them, but we want balance and we want to be able to function without taking on all of that, right? So there's another opportunity for you. Grab a seat in that workshop. I think we have about 10 people now, so that's pretty exciting. The energy is really building. I like the souls that are here. I'm just like, I'm getting chills right now. It's like, this is like, the energy's really there. It's attracting the right people. And by the right people, I just mean the people that are ready and in a space to learn this kind of thing. All right, one more. I'll just do it. I knew it. I knew we needed one more. All right, so it's all about your inner power. 2024, man, bringing you into your power. Look at that. The Hierophant, right? Look at how she knows exactly what she's doing. She's got the moon power behind her. I mean, it could also represent the sun because it is bright here. All right, we got the little things. See if anything comes up for you. I always like you to do that. All right. I like you to get a good luck, because I always like to get a good luck. So hopefully you like that. All right, so it's number 5. So if that means anything for you. Okay, here we go. Thanks, guys. Okay. Here, I don't know, I actually know how to say this word that well, so we'll work on that. We'll look up the pronunciation. Hierophant, I think that's how you say it. Spiritual practice. When this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice, to ensure a conscious contact to my higher power. When I have a daily practice of prayer or meditation, steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. So, if you're here, you're probably a spiritual person, and you are being called now to make sure you take that space to connect with whatever you connect with outside of yourself. That could be for so many reasons. I like to do that because, if you don't feel as alone, you remember these energies that are supporting you. You remember there's something bigger out there than you, and you're contributing to this big picture, and you're not just like this little lonely human on earth, right? So that's what we have our spiritual practice for. So doing anything. I'm trying to think of anything that comes to mind that I think one good thing I'm going to suggest to you is blessing your water or infusing your water. So you'll just, because they've spilled, so I'm guessing that was the sun. So just try this for a little bit of time when you are going to drink your water, or you can do it over your food too. Just really give gratitude, give thanks, close your eyes and picture from your hands some energy going in. You can even, talking it out loud is great. Singing to your water, that would be like really good, because the resonance of a singing voice is gonna definitely have more vibration, all right? And then just drink it, okay? And bringing that cleansing, beautiful energy, taking that moment to really appreciate this, like water, like everything. Water is everything. We are water. Bringing yourself into the present. See how that makes a difference for you. So simple. You have to drink water anyways, right? Even if you're somewhere where people are, just close your eyes and go for it. All right. So let's close this out. I'm so glad everybody that stopped by is here. I'm just going to read if any comments. 5 is my favorite number, and that chalice on our altar is calling to me. I can't see what, I'm like excited. Like message me and tell me what comes out of the chalice for you, because I would really love to know. Yeah, and if your spiritual kind of like energy reading powers are coming out, please share what you're feeling and what you're experiencing with me, because I love to talk to other people about this stuff, obviously, and I'm here for support. So let's close our eyes one last time. Take one right hand to the heart, left hand on the belly. Just closing out the space. Taking a few last seconds to drop anything out. Invite in any messages that will come to you later. Allowing you the confidence to make those decisions. Drop those things, people, jobs, whatever, out of your life. It's okay. They might come back anyways, but just let them go, right? Allow yourself to be. Beautiful. Good. I'm just going to snap to cut the cords. And so it is. So thank you so much for being here. I went a little longer today, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you all soon. And yeah, I never know how to end these. So I love you.